Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back. All right, as you can tell, I am preparing to do my July monthly budget. So, this is going to be my first budget after filing bankruptcy without all the debt and all of that stuff. Um, and yeah, so the spreadsheet I'm using is one that I purchased from Tara with Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. She sells it on her Ko-Fi shop as a Google sheet, and I just exported mine into Excel because I wanted to add a couple of tabs and kind of make it my own. But that's where I got this from. Um, so let's get into it. So for my July, oh no, 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 no. Let's do a little housekeeping. Welcome back to my channel, my little corner of YouTube. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, following me on my journey. I will keep you guys updated as to how I'm doing with the bankruptcy. You know, you have to file, then you're supposed to do like a 341 meeting, and then it's discharged. So currently, I am just at the stage of where it was just filed. Um, but I no longer have to pay those debts. So this is going to be the first budget of me actually saving because I am, if you watched my previous video, I am surrendering my car. So I need to save so I can get another car when, that one has to get turned in. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so I work two jobs currently. Soon we'll just be back to one job, getting my life back. From that job for the month of July, I am expected to bring home $4,400. From the second one, I'm expected to bring home $1,500. So what I did was I was trying to juggle my budget so that it only is based off of this one and not this one, since that income is going to eventually go away. And yeah, so let's let's see how this goes. First things first, you probably can already see I have my tithing set at $100. My mortgage payment is $1829.38 per month. For my electric, it is $243.84. My cell phone bill is $374.45, but I am expecting both of my sons to give me like $70 each, so that will help cut the cost down here for me. But currently, I'm going to leave it at $374 until I get the money from them. Internet is $125.22. I think I am going to give this bill to my other son that is living here, because right now he only pays the water bill and that's $100. But I think he can pick up on this one as well. Apple Family is for $40 a month. My HP is $10.99. Sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. I am just getting over a summer cold, the absolute worst. Um, for HP Inc., I'm averaging $10. Last month, for the month of June, it was $8.55 or something like that. So, but I just rather over budget than under. My car insurance, I need to pay $176.37 for the month of June, and then it will renew in August. And at that time, also, I will probably be getting a new car sometime in August. So I'm not sure what the rate's going to be moving forward. Ring plan is $40. That's for me and my mom. And then life insurance, if you're new, I have that automatically, that's direct deposited to a separate account for the life insurance for my sons. Okay, my AC loan is $117.33, and I do have to pay the bankruptcy lawyer. He didn't require me to pay everything up front. He put me on a payment plan, and it is $239 a month. My variables. So for allowance for the month is $50. I have to tighten up in this area because things are going to be different. So I got to readjust. Um, my dining out is 50 for the month. Gas, I usually fill up twice, and it was at 60. It dropped to maybe 50. I'm not sure what it is now because I think I'm still riding on half a tank of gas. Giving is $20 for the month. Grocery for me is $300. Hair, sorry about that if I keep sucking my teeth. Hair, I budgeted 60. Household is $50. And lawn care is because I do have someone. Now, I do my front yard. I do not play about my front yard. I put too much work into it. But I do have someone come and cut the backyard and edge up and do all that stuff for me. And that's like $40 every time he comes. But I'm only budgeting 50 for him. So that gives me $680. Now let's go to my subscriptions. Dropbox is what I use for my iPad. Peacock is well, I'm a little anal. Peacock, I am probably going to cancel that subscription. No, probably. I believe I am going to cancel that because I don't use it. CapCut, that's my baby. Oh, I think I'm going to call that Love Bug because me and CapCut be having a whole thing going on. Not CapCut, ChatGPT. Child, see? But CapCut is $19.99. Amazon $15.13 a month, and then there is ChatGPT. My subscription right now is $78.10, but if I cancel this out, it'll be $68.10. Okay, so let's go down to savings. My savings, I have 150. Why is this like this? Is 150 for the month. This is my future me. I have one savings that goes into one account. This one is with a different account, and this one is with a whole different account. So that's $150 for savings for the month. Now, let's take my this money because like I said, I need a car and I want to make sure I have a good down payment. Out of this 1600, I could probably take 1500 of it and stash it away. Like all the money from my second job, just put that money away for the car. I already have 500 sitting. So I moved 500 over. Actually, I moved, oh, girl, look at God. I moved $650 over to that account. Huh. Okay. But what I am going to do is I'm probably going to put 100 here. Not family time to my family. And that leaves me with 4622. There shouldn't be anything unplanned. Everything should be planned out because I have allowance, I have dining out, I have gas, I have giving, I have groceries, I have hair, household, lawn care. The only thing, stop it. The only thing that would be unexpected is, and I'm not speaking this into existence, but if something happened where I had to get a car, oh, you know what? I need an oil change on this car. So let me do that here. I do need an oil. Now listen, I know I'm surrendering this car, so a part of me don't want to do the oil change, but I don't know when they're going to get it, and I can't get my new car until after the discharge. So to make sure that I'm still rolling and getting around, I am going to do the oil change because it did say that part of this is I still have to keep the maintenance up on the car and I still have to keep insurance on the car. So I'm going to use that for an oil change, and then maybe put 100 here just in case. So that'll bring this down to 14. Yep, I think so. We're going to leave as a buffer for the month 4622. I'm not zeroing out my account, but this looks so much better. So what I did do was, oh, it's not going to count there. I'm going to have to put it here and then take this out, make this 0. So what I did do was I was in here earlier before I did this one for you guys, and I was trying to figure out if I got a car, what my car payment would be what would be the difference in me getting a car. Because as you can tell, I have no room for the car. So I readjusted a whole bunch of stuff. And the highest car payment I could get is $450 for a month. So anyway, all right, guys, that is it. That is what July is looking like. Hopefully, prayerfully, I'm not leaving anything out. It just looks so good just to see this. And honestly, this will go away. I'm still, because I don't know how long it takes before the discharge, I would love to take this and then pay the lawyer off. And that way he's done. But I did sign an agreement that I could pay it after everything. So I'd rather just make sure that I have money away for a car. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for continuing to support me as I go through this budget. And what I do plan on doing is posting weekly so you can see how I'm doing. And that way I can also, because I've already called you guys my accountability partners. I've already hired you, to do the job. Consider it like an internship. You don't get paid for it, but I appreciate you hitting the subscribe button, the like button. I appreciate you leaving the comments. That's all the work you have to do is just watch the video. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.